And happy Friday. It is October the 30th for those of you that are seeing this later on. And this is episode number 3 of my daily business tips in 3 minutes at 3 p.m. And today we're going to talk about frogs, focus, and outsourcing. So, frogs. You're probably saying, Fred, what in the world does a business tip have to do with frogs? Well, believe it or not, there's a great book called Eat Your Frog by Brian Tracy, one of my favorite books. If you haven't learned from me yet, you're going to find out that I absolutely love to read. And leaders are readers. So that's not part of today's tips, but it's just a freebie coming at you. So believe it or not, Brian Tracy wrote this book about Eat Your Frog in the Morning. And basically, the Cliff Notes version of that book is my very first point. And that is, and trust me, I struggle with this, but you need to do your hardest work first. Whatever it is that you put in your day timer, whatever it is that you plan out your day in your Google Calendar, like what I use, what is the one task that you don't want to do? And what Brian Tracy would tell you is, business owners, you need to do that work first. You need to knock it out of the park. So do your hardest work first. Number two, there's a great book. I actually have it here as a prop. The One Thing. Love this book. And what I want to talk about that today is you need to focus on the one thing that makes you money. Okay, as business owners, we get distracted by so many things, especially when you're on social media. We can do social media, we can send out postcards, we can do busy work, we can take out the trash, we can reorganize our desk, we can plan and put things in our calendar, but none of that makes money. What is it that makes money for your business? And focus on that one thing. For many of us, if you're like me, it could be making sales calls or doing follow ups, but extraordinary results are directly determined by how narrow you can focus. Okay. You need to be doing fewer things for more effect than doing more things with side effects. Okay. Those are your points here. The third point I want to talk to you about today is outsourcing. It ties right into focusing on the one thing. I don't mow my lawn. I can mow my lawn. I know how to mow my lawn, but it's worth $20 for me to pay the kid across the street to do it because my time is valuable. Business owners, you can do a lot of things, but you need to focus on what your one thing is, and you need to outsource, let control, give it to your employees, give it to a VA, give it to somebody else to do the things that you shouldn't be doing. Those are my tips today. Eat your frog, focus on one thing, and outsource the things you shouldn't be doing. Be awesome, be successful. That's my 3 at 3 at 3, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow.